Hey guys, I'm Jerusha, you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. So I'm really excited today to be doing a full perfume collection requested video by Greeneababy, who is a subscriber of mine. Thank you so much. I do have a really large perfume collection, so I'm going to try and run through it as quickly as possible to not make this the longest video in the world. And yeah, thank you very much for requesting this video. Let's get started. Okay, I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I'm just going to grab sort of whatever's here. First one, you know that I said in my 8 most worn things video is Angel. Yeah, again, I will show it to you. I do have it in the 3 sizes that I showed you in that video. This is the 100ml. It comes in the tall bottle. I think it also comes in the 100ml in the flat star shape, which I have in the 50ml. So this comes in 100ml like that as well, but I opted for the tall one. I think they did a variation in the bottles there, which is kind of cute as well. So up close there, you can just see the star. It's got the Thierry Mugler on the side, the engraving. It's got the milliliters and the ounces on the back there. And the packaging is beautiful and very, their signature packaging there with the stars for Angel. It is, I never really explained what sort of fragrance it is in my last video. I just told you how much I wore it. It is probably, oh, it's so hard to describe. Very musky, very, very strong. It's, yeah, a beautiful fragrance. Go out and smell this if you haven't. Definitely go out and smell it. An amazing fragrance which I live by. Next fragrance up is the Gucci Guilty. These, I'm going to do the succession of what I reach for the most. I have done a video on most of these fragrances because I got them and I do reach for them the most. The Gucci Guilty, I do reach for this a lot. I got this in the 30ml just because I wasn't really sure, so I really went for that medium kind of size. Worked out just perfectly. I love this fragrance. It's incredibly bold and strong. Really quite florally actually, less musky than the Angel, but very strong indeed. Very deep kind of smell. Very similar to Cinema from YSL. There you can see the Gucci Guilty, the interlocking G's there. And yep, beautiful fragrance. Another most reach for as well, it's Idole by Armani. This, I tend to reach for such bold, strong fragrances. But this, yes, again, is very strong. Given to me as a gift for one of my birthdays from my best friend Laura. Thank you so much, boo. I love it. So that's another most reach for fragrance. You can see the packaging up there. Nice clear and gold lid. A staple in any woman's fragrance collection should be J'dore by Christian Dior. Mine, as you can see, is now empty. I needed a new one. I probably should have picked one up the other week when I went to Hong Kong, but I didn't. J'dore is a fantastic, fruity, high-pitched, very high, intense kind of very girly and beautiful, whimsical, very French fragrance, obviously being French J'dore. Great packaging, got the J'dore inside the lid and a very beautiful feminine bottle. Definitely reach for a lot now that I have it, the Juicy Couture ViVa La Juicy. Very floral. Kind of got what seems to be, in my scent, like a bubblegum kind of fragrance. Yeah, bubblegum kind of lollipop smell to it. That's a weird description. But beautiful, amazing packaging. Juicy Couture always do fantastic packaging. So that was the packaging up close there for the ViVa La Juicy. Do really like Britney Spears' fragrances. I think she did really well with that. She was one of the first celebrities to really get into fragrance launching. Her and J-Lo were really, really good like that, and Paris Hilton. This was a really successful fragrance. I loved this fragrance. This is Curious by Britney Spears. It is the 50ml bottle. It came in the 100ml bottle, and I think the 100ml bottle came with that like old-fashioned pump that she did as a feature on it. Leave comments below and let me know if you have the 100ml and if yours came with a pump. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that was just an advertising thing that they did. But anyway, this size comes with the nice diamond shaped bottle there in the turquoise blue with the little gems as well. This was one of the first bottles that sort of came with little accessories and stuff, and then Paris Hilton did it as well. Curious is a beautiful musky kind of fragrance. I really love this, again, in a musky sense. This is my Ralph Lauren style. This is a great, beautiful, fresh, really light fragrance. My best friend Natalie comes over and douses herself in this. She went through bottles of her own. That's the way I can describe it. If you're not feeling like being heavy and weighed down, this is a clean, fresh fragrance. Again, kind of like my Cool Water. It's like you just got out of the shower. It's that kind of feeling like you've just been sprayed with Evian and you feel really light and really beautiful and fresh. This is a 125ml square bottle. Basic square bottle, very heavy because Ralph Lauren kind of do things like really heavy, durable duty bottles. So you can see it there with the logoing on the front, the black cap there on the top. Pretty basic bottle, but I like this fragrance too. Quite reached for fragrance is the one and only Gucci Rush. When this came out, my god sister Chloe used to wear this all the time. It's what got me into it the most. This is the heaviest musky fragrance you'll ever find in perfume. It's basically musk, just sprayed all over yourself, but absolutely beautiful. It's got a floral scent through it, but incredibly musky. It's interesting packaging. It just sort of looks it actually kind of looks like an ink cartridge or something. And you just press the top down like that to spray it like that. This is a beautiful fragrance. The way I would describe this, I imagine lace and vintage silks and chiffons when I smell this perfume. Again, obviously because of that, it has a ton of high notes. It's very, very floral, very rich in its smelling. So it's kind of in this feature bottle size. So it comes in the whole boxing like that, and that's how I keep it. And it's actually not a spray. It's one of those old-fashioned dabbing one. So you tip it upside down and you take it off and dab it on your neck like, you know, you'd be in a 1940s movie or something like that. I had always wanted to see if I would like this range of perfumes from Chanel. They did a whole range, I think around the same sort of time. They released a few over a course of 2 or 3 years, just like bam, 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 one after the other, like Coco and Mademoiselle. This is Chance. This was another one that was released. I only got this in the 50ml, again for a purse size, a test size. This is a really less reached for perfume of mine. You can see by the fact it's still full. I really don't use it very much. It's incredibly strong. Reminds me of Chanel 5 a lot, but just with a lot higher tones and a lot fruitier and flirty. It's a bit overpowering. I have to admit, it kind of gives me a headache. But yeah, if you're a Chanel fan, definitely go out and smell it. Close, it's got the logoing on the front, it's got Chance Chanel there, and it's got the little interlocking CCs on the lid. Nice packaging. Chanel always do beautiful packaging. By Yves Saint Lauren is, again, a not very used perfume of mine, but I do love it. It is incredibly strong. It is incredibly high noted and powerful. It has a real musky yet florally scent. Packaging is beautiful. This is in the 50ml size. It does come in the 100ml. I think it might even come in a 150ml, which is about that big. Packaging is beautiful, super gold, super YSL, and it's got a great engraving detail feature there of cinema up close. I can show you that. I was obsessed with Guess for a long time. When I was probably about 18, I had every Guess bag. I would use this to go to the beach. Interesting packaging. A little masculine and bulky and metal-y, but it's got the G there, which you can see, and the glass is a purple. Yep, high notes, summer. In another video, I think when I did a perfume pickup, I travel a lot, so I get a lot of duty-free perfume. My mother and I are also very perfume obsessed. We tend to get like the same perfume, or we trade perfumes, or I buy her a perfume as a gift and she buys me one. This is Gucci by Gucci. It is the female eau de toilette. It is really, really pretty. I love this perfume. And it reminds me so much of our holiday. It's kind of got that Mediterranean, it's got that sort of windswept coconut, sand, beach, white water sort of feeling to it. That was a really crazy amount of explanation in a sentence. Go out and smell this. It's great packaging too. Again, like Ralph Lauren, Gucci do quite heavy bottles when they do their glass. I only picked this up in the 50ml. Not because I wanted to have a handbag size, because nobody wants this in their handbag. It is very, very heavy. Just because I wasn't really sure and I didn't want to go and get like 150 or 100ml, which was so massive. And you never want your perfumes to go off. As I have said in another outfit of the day, keep your perfumes in a cool, dark area in your bedroom. Another most reached for definitely would be my Davidoff Cool Water. This is a shout out to my girl, my friend and colleague Nikki. Nikki is from Dress Me Darling, which I had said in one of my blog videos. This is a shout out to her. She used to wear this in fashion school all the time. Whenever I wear it, it reminds me of her. Whenever I smell it, it reminds me of her. It, which I said in an outfit of the day, is the freshest perfume you'll ever come across. This is a 100ml bottle. All their bottles are really, really beautiful like this, even in the men's. So this is the women's eau de toilette, and then there is the men's eau de toilette. You know, just freshness. Go out and smell this if you can. Yeah, it is just such a, reminds me so much of Nikki. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Go out and check that out. This one I was given as a gift from my girl Sussy. She's one of my really VIP clients in my store here in Sydney. Hi girl, I know she watches my videos. Mwah. Thank you so much for this gift. She gave me this gift, which was so interesting because I had really been, I think I was flicking through a magazine and I had smelt Paco Rabanne's new fragrance, Lady Million, and I was like, oh, I really like that. It's, you know, it's really strong. It's very my thing. I love that. I love all my gold fragrances. I call them gold because they're in gold packaging and they just smell kind of gold and amazing. It's a beautiful fragrance, Lady Million by Paco Rabanne, and it's just, yeah, incredibly fruity and high-pitched and amazing. It makes you feel really glamorous when you put it on. So just, you can see it up there. It's kind of in this dome shape packaging and it just sits very nicely like that. Another less reached for would be Stella McCartney, her self-titled fragrance. I did get it in hope that I would love it and get used to it. Unfortunately, I really haven't. My mum did wear this once and she did like it, so maybe I'll just loan it, give it back to her. Up close, it's got the purple gradient detail there in the bottle. It's got the nice lid and everything like that, and it's got the Stella McCartney writing around the rim there, which you can sort of see. I did end up getting this in a 50ml bottle, which is kind of lucky because if I did get the big 100ml, I'd feel really bad and I definitely would have to give it to somewhere or give it to someone who does love this perfume, because that is a bit of a waste. Miniatures I'll quickly finish up with. So you know I have my miniature angel. Put that in my handbag, always stays in there. I had many miniatures given to me as samples and stuff like that, but good miniatures that do have the spray or anything like that. Another little one I do reach for, especially in the summer, is this Ralph Lauren, and this is in the 20ml. It is a really beautiful, fresh summer fragrance. Get your hands on that if you're looking for a new summer fragrance. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch my perfume collection video. It is very fun. So I hope everybody is doing really well. Thank you for watching my channel. Take care. Peace.